What's up, guys? Still setting up here. Sorry about the short notice. Heck yeah, Arnie, appreciate it. We've dug a couple really big, deep outhouses in the past couple days, and in this heat, I know it was 95 degrees yesterday, and the day before that we dug an outhouse and it was about 90 degrees that day, and we are not in the shade, which really sucks. We're directly in the sunlight in this yard, and well, once again we have a permission for an entire block. So I don't know, I probably have anywhere from 10 to 14, 15 outhouses probed out, and they're loaded. They're 8 foot long, 10 foot long, 5 foot wide, 7 foot deep, brick liners and wood liners. We've only ever got into one other brick liner in this town, and it was we don't know if it was empty. We got down and there was railroad ties thrown in it, so we couldn't get any deeper. They were so jammed in there we couldn't get them out. But these brick liners and old wood liners have been absolutely amazing. Definitely probably gonna go down as one of the best weeks of digging I've ever had. Definitely top 5. Loaded Pawnel pit, cobalt soda, a lot of rare Pawnel meds. Just unreal. An unreal week. What's up, Poofy? But yeah, I mean, a lot of fun, a lot of good bottles. I'm gonna be selling a few of them tonight. Haven't really got into cleaning them all yet, but anything from 1830s to 1870s is what we were digging. We got into some 80s stuff. There was some 80s stuff up high in one pit. But what's up, Ray? But yeah, we've been doing really good. Sorry about the air conditioner on right now. I'm only gonna leave it on for a little bit until the sun goes down. You know, get it nice and chilly up here. And I'm in a room where we keep the door closed so it gets hot in here. But I'm gonna leave it on for a little bit. Get it cold in here for me so I ain't sweating. What's up, Lassie? But I'll go ahead and throw this up here. That way, if anybody wants any slots on this, move this thing over. If anybody wants any spots on this bottle, there she is. Yeah, we talked about it. I messaged him. He's actually going to be in here for the beginning of the auction. I figured I'll start at 6. That way, I should be done around 9 or so I won't cut into his auction that much. $15 a spot. I think that's what it was. Yeah, $15 a spot. There are, hold on just a second though, because a lot of them are taken. Let me check and see what all is open. We have number 2, number 14, 13, or 14, 15, 16, 18, and 19 are the only spots open. So we got 6 spots open on the flask before it goes up for drawing. And if you haven't seen it, it is a Citron. This would have been out of Ohio, a glass house out of Ohio, and it is a rare bottle. Seam side, came out of a 1860s, 1870s pit. Drippy lip. Absolutely stunning flask. Dropping stuff already. Yeah, I got mats down. That's the rarest. That is now the rarest Coca-Cola bottle out of Cumberland. I didn't notice it was blown, Bobby. You got a score on that one. $14 and $19. All right. Now, shoot, I guess you don't even have my PayPal, do you, Ray? Hold on just a second, I'll give my PayPal. There it is. Orny got it. There's my PayPal email right there. Ray wants 14 and 19. $15 a slot, Bobby. Now there is 15, 16, 18, and 2. 15, 16, 18, and 2. $15 and $2. There is 2 spots left, 16 and 18. David took 16 and 18. All right, it's all filled up. We will... How do we do it? Do we just go ahead and do it now? All right, so I don't have a spinning wheel. You know, everybody does like the spinning wheel on their... Did it really? Huh. Oh, crap. Try this one. Hold on just a second. I think that might be the PayPal I canceled. Let me see here. Let me write down another email address. I think my other PayPal is different. Try that one right there. cjbottles32@gmail.com. cjbottles32@gmail.com. Yeah, I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna write down the numbers, and I'm gonna put them all in a crock, and I'm gonna pull one. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, and at least for this one, until I get the wheel figured out. I tried to download one, and it wouldn't work for me. So we're gonna do a good old put it in a crock, pull the number. cjbottles32@gmail.com is my PayPal. Alright, give me a second and I'm gonna write down all the numbers if I can find these slips. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this flask giveaway right now. Just give me 1 second. Alright. We are waiting on Pops to cut them up. As soon as he cuts these pieces of paper up and I write the 1 through 20 on them, we will do the drawing on this. I'll pull it back up whenever he brings them up to me and get the ball rolling. Alright, so another thing that I wanted to mention tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys something. And a very very nice, awesome subscriber sent me a UV light, guys. So we're gonna be glowing bottles, and let me tell you, this UV light is banging. It's banging. All right, check it out, guys. Let me find one that glows real good. All right, you ready for this? Oh man, what do you see how bad this thing glows? Woo. Woo, woo. Look at that. This is in the daytime too, guys. I'm talking broad daylight. Look how crazy this is. Broad daylight. And I mean, that's insane. Like, just imagine how crazy these are gonna glow when it's dark. Here's a good one. But yep, we got UV. We got glowing marbles. Dang, it's so bright you can't even hardly see the glow on it. All right. Let's do let's get a lag check in. Give me just a second. Go ahead and send your lags, guys. Eddie. Jerry, Arnie. Strong Shoulder. Poofy. Bobby. T. Lang. Gene. Raymond. Ashley. Bouncer. Copper Poppers. Strong Shoulder. William. G. Lassie. Wendy. James. Ashley. Woo! 20 seconds, that'd refresh your feed. Annie. Oh yeah, James, you already know. I sent James some pictures of some of the stuff that came out of the most recent pit. And some crazy stuff. Tina. We had fun. We died in the heat, but we had fun. All right. Dang, David, you're right on. Holy crap. Look out. David's going to be hot tonight. All right. Oh, what are we going to start with? Holy crap, I don't even know. I don't even know. First off, let me show you guys something. So we actually left this. I'm not even kidding you, because we were so confused on it, and I hope somebody in here can tell me. So 2 days ago we dug a 1870s, 1880s pit. It had some late 60s stuff in the bottom of it, and this came out of that Privy. It's a dog head, right? It's a dog head, and I don't know if you can see, but it has initials carved in it right here. BS. BS, it says. That's the initials. And here's the weird thing. It's solid up here, and it's got like a hole under it. But it doesn't feel like plastic. It feels like a Bakelite material. You guys know what I mean? Like a Bakelite material, but it isn't glass. I'm guessing it's some type of early plastic. But we left this. we left it on the ground. I picked it up yesterday when we dug the funnel pit. So a cane handle, a Bakelite type deal cane handle. Isn't that neat? It's like a heavy plastic. You guys hear it hit the... I mean, it's some heavy material. But, alright. We have the pieces of paper. I'm going to write the 1 through 20 on them. We're going to go ahead and do this drawing. It does seem a little small for a cane handle, but maybe an umbrella handle. Gotta perch it. It's like a tree bark or something. The drawing is for this flask. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back up. I'm writing the numbers down now. Putting them in the crock. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited about this. My first ever giveaway. I'm definitely gonna have to get this spinning wheel. This is a pain in the butt. If you get the one like at Chick-fil-A. All right. All right. All of the numbers are in the crock. We're gonna do this drawing. You guys ready? I'm gonna mix them up real good first. Oh man, guys, I might not be able to fit my hand in here. Oh no. Hold on. I can. All right, my hand's in. Mixing them up. Mixing them up real good. Mixing them up real good. I can't get my hand out. Alright, you guys ready? I'm gonna pull one. Here it goes. I got one in my hand. You guys ready? Number 2. Number 2 got it. So let's see. Ashley B. Ashley B got the Citron flask. Nice. Man, that's fun. I'm like shaking right now over this whole thing. Awesome. Cool deal. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know. What do you guys like? I want to know. Do you guys want me to download the wheel, or do you just want me to pull a name on a piece of paper? I like to do things old school, but it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, send me that wheel link. Yeah, I know. I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to fit my hand in it. Right? I like old school too, but we'll try the wheel next. We'll try the wheel next time and see how it goes. We'll try both of them. All right. Congratulations. All right. So that's that giveaway. What am I going to do for the next giveaway? Oh my, I don't even have anything up here right now, but I need to get something. Oh crap. Yeah, I don't have anything up here right now, but you know what? Let me go get another bottle for a giveaway. Alright. Here's going to be the next one we're going to try out. Alright. Here's the next giveaway bottle. Here we have a quart anchor, and it's clear. Anybody seen a clear quart anchor? First one I've ever seen. They're always either amber or aqua. I've never seen a clear quart. Look how big that thing is. It's a monster flask. Yep, hinge mold, clear quart anchor. Beautiful flask. It is Privy dug. And the video is actually not even up yet, but you will eventually see this dug in a video. We're going to do $10 slots, 20 slots. $10 slots, 20 slots. It is not SCA, but I can guarantee you it glows. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let me glow it here in a second. We got Annie at 4, 7, 10, and 13. Alright, got you, Annie. Alright, let's glow it. Let's make it glow. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Look at the glow on that. Oh my goodness. And if it was dark right now, guys, that would be like snot green. That's unreal. Crazy. Alright, so next raffle. $10 slots, only $10 a piece. We have, what, 16 spots left. These are bottles I have displayed on a shelf too, guys. Pulling these off the shelf. And most of it, like, you know, like an anchor flask, most of the time I'm not going to put an amber anchor flask on my shelf. It's going to go into my auction run. An aqua one would also go into my auction run. But a clear one, I've never seen a clear one. That's the first time, and being in a quart size, definitely has to be hard to find. Gene wants 5 and 9. Alright. Ashley wants 4. Our 4's already taken, Ashley. We got all those. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 3. Ashley wants 3. I can't believe you didn't go with the 2 again. All right. If anybody wants to reserve any slots throughout, or you want to see the flask again or anything like that, I'll bring it back up a couple more times throughout the auction. All right, let's get started. Okay. Here's what we're going to start with, guys. We're going to start the night out with a Chamberlain's Colic, Cholera, Diarrhea Remedy. Chamberlain's Colic, Cholera, Diarrhea Remedy. Chamberlain Med Company out of Des Moines, Iowa. I guess it would be pronounced Des Moines. Is it Des Moines? How do they pronounce that? I know it's pronounced a little different. Nice little bottles, though. Nice little blown in mold, 1905, 1910. Just a little guy. Des Moines. We're going to do a $3 start. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Andy's at 6, starting the clock. Need 7 or more. Oh, the clock's flashing. We're going to have to turn the light down. It's still kind of flashing. If it gets too bad, I'll have to figure something out. It wasn't doing that last auction, I don't think. Need 7 or more. Chamberlain's Colic, Cholera, Diarrhea Remedy. Williams at 10, need 11. Eddie's at 13, need 14. On Mag, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was William Mooneyham at 15. Nice. All right. Bottle number 1. Bottle number 2. We're gonna do a little combo here. We're gonna do a F. Hoyt and Company perfumer out of Philly. Pretty cool looking little bottles. Fun to dig. Has a wee tiny little flake right there. You guys can probably see that. Small. Can't really see it. It's on the back side too. Probably 1890s. I'm not 100% sure how early these goes. I think they go 80s. I'm pretty sure we pulled these out of 80s holes. But we're going to do that perfumer. And then we're also going to do a Celic perfumer out of New York that I didn't clean all the dirt off of. It's got like an X or a plus sign on the bottom. Blown in mold. both little tiny smalls. Gotta love the smalls. We're gonna do a $5 start. $5 start. Yeah, we get a good many Celics here too. Must have been a pretty popular perfume. Starting the clock. Got Bobby J in. Need 6 or more. Look how wonky the necks are on both of them. You can see like the innards of the neck. Pretty neat looking. Need 6 or more on the pair of perfumes. Yeah, it must have. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Bobby J at 5. Bobby J at 5 on the pair. All right. Next, let's do a, here we go. Here we have a, look how crude the embossing is on this. Victor Liver Syrup. Victor Remedies Company out of Frederick, Maryland. This came out of an 80s, 90s pit, I think. Old Michael, one of my buddies, dug it. And a lot of his bottles he had in his flea market. And he boxed them all up. And I bought them all. And a lot of other bottles that he had at his house. I bought an entire collection pretty much. And so if you guys see tape on some of these bottles, it's because they were in a flea market at one time. Victor Liver Syrup. Victor Remedies Company, Frederick, Maryland. I'd say it dates 1890s. I mean, it could go 80s. We're gonna do a let's do a $5 start. We'll do a $5 start on it. Nice crude embossing. Glows very nicely. Look, I ain't even got to turn the lights off to glow it. Isn't that crazy? Strong shoulders at 5, starting the clock. Need 6 or more. What's up, Melissa? Mike? Absolutely. I've just been procrastinating. Something awful. Man, I'm talking in the winter. You guys can see the difference. In the winter time, I'm not as tired. I upload a lot of videos. You know what I mean? It gets darker earlier, so I'm not out and about all day. But I'm telling you, like, this heat, when it starts to get hot and you're digging in this heat, it's just different. It does something different to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was strong shoulder at 5. All right. What's up, Steve? Steve, I'll get you that invoice very soon. I wasn't 100% sure if me doing it on the computer for your shipping was going to be the same as doing it at the post office, because I know there's like a process at the post office, but it had me confused for a second. I didn't want to charge you, you know, this big shipping thing and it not be right. But I'll be sending you an invoice and send your bottles. What am I gonna sell next? Yeah, I got so many bottles sitting here. I don't even know what to think. Oh, here we go. Take a step up here. So you guys saw, I think I have all three of them here. Hold on just a second, let me grab them. Check this out. This is pretty cool. So I ran this ink that needs severely tumbled. It is an American Standard cone ink out of Frederick, Maryland. And these are hard to come by. They bring some crazy money on eBay, and I dug one years ago, and I don't even remember what I let it go for, but I know I let it go for way cheaper than what they're selling for on eBay. Apparently these things are pretty hard to come by, but check this out. American Standard out of Frederick. American Standard out of Frederick. American Standard out of Frederick. This one come out of a 70s pit. It's got a little bit of haze, but it's whittled. Early ink. It's got, see this right here? That's a manufacturer's flaw right there under that lip. You can see the lip has nothing wrong with it. That's just from, I'm guessing, tooling the bottle or coming out of the mold, something. But definitely a manufacturer flaw. But they all come out within 2 weeks. All three of them. All American Standard inks. Isn't that crazy? This one I've never dug before. What's up, Pharrell? But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull these two out, and we're gonna run this one. American Standard ink, Frederick, Maryland. We're gonna start it out at $20. $20 start. $20 start. American Standard ink. Right in that nice spool. It's an early one too. I'd imagine extremely rare. Sometimes these aqua bottles glow with this thing. It's insane. We got strong at 20, starting the clock. I've only ever dug a couple amber spool inks, ever. Like literally maybe two. On lag, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was G. Lassie. Got in at 21. Nice. All right. Next we're going to run a nice little barrel mustard. Came out of a 70s, 80s pit. This little tooled lip on it. 1 on the base. Gotta love the barrel mustards. I love digging them, especially ponned ones. Little barrel mustard, and you already know it glows. A glowing machine. Turn this light on. Oh yeah, it's a glower. All right, we're gonna start this one out at $5. $5 start on the 1880s barrel mustard. Ashley's at 5, starting the clock. Needs 6 or more. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rings. 7 if you count the base, I guess. Oh, look what I just seen. There's a little teeny like fisheye right there. I didn't even see that at first. That's the only one. It's very minute though. Ooh, it's starting to get cold up in here. Whew. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Ashley B at 5. Ashley B at 5. Daggone. This thing's awesome. Look at that. All right. What are we going to run next? We're going to run a 18... We're going to run that. This came out of a 70s, 80s pit too. I'm pretty sure it's flint. I think. Look at the base. Nice early looking smooth base. 1870s, 1880s pit. Real heavy. This thing's heavy. I don't think it's an ink, but then again it could be, because there's no ground. Like if a stopper would have went in there, it'd be ground on the inside of the neck. So I don't know. Whatever you guys think. I think it might be an ink. Could possibly be a ink. Super heavy. It should glow if it's flint. And we're going to run this trade pipe. This trade pipe come out of a 70s hole. 70s, 80s. What's up, Jackson? Check it out. Yep, prayers for Pharrell. Right? Like, I don't know if it's an ink or not. Don't you guys think it looks like an ink? It's just kind of too... It's too lumpy, to be a perfume, but then again, who knows. Nice trade pipe with it. Both Privy, about 95% of what you're going to see tonight's Privy Doug. All right, we're going to do a $10 start on the trade pipe and the possible 1870s, 1880s flint glass ink. Oh, wow. Look at that. Woo! All right, we got a bid in. Need 11 or more. T Lang's at 10, need 11 or more. Ashley's at 12, need 13. We're just going to roll with that backlight back here on the back off for right now. Maybe we'll, every now and then we'll turn this one on. And then when it starts to get darker, we'll turn that backlight back on. Because it seems like the bottles are glowing a lot better with that backlighting off. A very, very loyal subscriber sent the blacklight. They want to stay anonymous, but they've been in the auction since the beginning. 3, 2, 1, 0. That was T Lang at 14. Unless, yeah, T Lang at 14. Nice little trade pipe, and we're gonna call it an ink for now. Mike, it's just, see, one thing I've noticed about say somebody that's just getting into privy digging is a lot of people are afraid to knock doors, and not so much afraid to knock doors, but don't have the confidence to knock a door and talk because, you know, in the beginning you really don't know what to say. But one thing that you got to do, one thing that you always need to remember is the more you do it, just like anything else, the better you get at it. You know what to say. You know, at this point when I'm knocking a door, I know exactly what I'm going to say whenever I get there. You know, just being very professional. You want to be confident when you speak, and you want to sound like you're an expert on what you're talking about. Because if you're even unsure about what you're talking about, the person that owns the property is probably going to be like, I don't know about this. So confidence is huge. Appearance is extremely huge. You don't want to go up knocking on somebody's door looking like a dirtbag. You know what I mean? You know, me and Billy, we both work at UPS. So, you know, when Billy's in his uniform, he's out driving, delivering packages. He gets a lot of permissions that way. I mean, it's hard to tell your mailman no. Obviously, a lot of people have trust in delivery people and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, we're just good at getting permissions. And not only that, but we know, I've lived around this area my whole entire life. My family's lived here for like 200 years. And everybody knows who we are. A lot of people know my family, and I can relate to a lot of people in different ways. You know, it's just I'm related to half the people down the creek. So, you know, somewhere down the line, they either know me, my parents, my grandparents, my great grandparents. You know what I mean? So that also gets us a lot of permissions. Billy's a daggone permission getting fool. He's good at getting permissions. But like I said, that UPS uniform's gold. That thing should be made out of gold. All right, wait, what's going on here? Let me see. I don't know what's up with YouTube anymore, guys. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie, I got kicked off of Instagram not long ago, and I still don't know why. I don't even know what I did. They banned me for like a week. But anyways, let's keep it rolling. Some weird stuff. Everybody's soft nowadays. Check it out. We have a Dr. August Konings. This is like the Koning and Tilly. I guess this will be pre-Koning and Tilly because this came out of an earlier pit. Dr. August Konings. Hamburger Tropen. I've dug one of these before, but it wasn't as old as this one. You see smooth base. It's got that 1880s style base. It does have a little nick right there. Dr. August Konings Hamburger Tropen. Whatever that was. It's a pretty interesting name. We're going to go ahead and turn this off and glow it. Oh, yeah. Check that out. That's insane. Wow. We're going to do a $3 start. I don't even know anything about this bottle. I think it's a gonorrhea cure. William, that strike needed to happen 5 years ago. No, but honestly, when it comes to the whole UPS going on strike, I mean, in the warehouse, preload, morning shift, evening shift, warehouse employees are so underpaid. It's a federally funded company. Our CEO brings in around $28 million a year. She's worth like almost $200 million. It's just absolutely ridiculous. The money's all going, all the higher ups, they're all rich, so they don't care about all the people that's down on the bottom. But our loaders and everybody that does everything in the morning, processes the packages, that's where it all starts, On lag, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Pharrell at 7. But so basically, think about this, guys. We're a federally funded company. We have federal insurance. They do give us federal insurance for part-time warehouse workers. However, our pay is so little that we might as well not even work there. You start out at $15 an hour. And at McDonald's, where I live, I'm pretty sure they start out at like 16 or 17 an hour. So McDonald's employees are making more than a federal company, which is absolutely ridiculous. And, they say, oh, well, you have really good insurance. Well, insurance doesn't pay the bills. And obviously I don't expect anybody to be able to pay mortgage and blah, 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 and make a living off of a part-time job. But at the same time, $15 an hour, whenever your CEO is making $28 million a year, that's absolutely ridiculous. Drivers make about $100,000 a year starting out. Driving is great. It's awesome. And one of their excuses is, oh, well, everybody in the warehouse is working their way up to be a driver. However, there is no positions for driving open, so they expect somebody to sit there part-time making $15 an hour for 5 to 10 years until a driving spot opens. That's absolutely absurd. So we're all tired of it. I guess, finally the union's putting their foot down, and we're gonna try to get some money. I don't know. They've thrown a few proposals out and a few different things, and the union keeps shutting them down. So I don't know what's going to happen. I know come August 1st, if they don't have something settled, we're striking. But let's keep going. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me get in the books and write this down. I don't have Big Pops here helping me right now. All right, let me see. Was Pharrell at 7. All right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, here's the thing, guys. I've been there for 6 years now, and any job that I've ever worked, and I know a lot of you will agree, if you don't pay your employees right and treat your employees right, you're not gonna have good employees. You know what I mean? If you treat your employees right, pay them right, your employees will want to work for you. That's how it is nowadays. Now, back in the day, you could talk to people however you wanted, and you could teach in a different way. You could be stern, and if somebody isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing, yell at them. You can't do that anymore. There's a different way there's a different way to go about making somebody want to work for you. And what UPS is doing right now is not it. We go through employees like, oh gosh, we've hired so many that have quit because it's not an easy job. Let's see what's next. Let's see here. Does this have any damage before I put it up? No, it does not. All right, check this out. This is an interesting bottle. Forgot that I had this. All right, we're gonna have to turn the light on for this one. It's really hard to read the embossing. It is a HK. It's a HK and EB Thurber and Company out of New York and London. HK and EB Thurber and Company out of New York and London. It's got a little spot for a label right there. Check this bottle out. Ground lip. Smooth early base. This came out of a 70s pit, guys. This is an early something. Don't even know what it is. Come out of an 1870s pit. Ground lip. Screw top. So that's a really early ground lip screw top. Awesome bottle. Super smooth base. 1870s. It could be late 80s or early 80s. We're going to do a glow on it. I guarantee it glows. Oh, yeah. It's a glower. That daggone backlight's on, too. Turn that off. Check it out. Wow. That's some glowing. That's like slime. That's insane. We're going to do... I don't know anything about this bottle, guys. It could be super rare. I don't know. We're going to do an $8 start. You want me to put that? I'll... Them Frederick inks are high dollar. I mean, I'll start them out low for you. It probably is some kind of spice bottle or something like that. $8 start. $8 start. Nobody on the spice bottle? pull it. Let me see here. Oh yeah, Ashley. I mean, anything could be tumbled. As long as it'll fit in the casing, anything can be tumbled. All right, here we go. We're gonna do, let's see if it'll, here we have a Joan Hoff. I don't even know where these are from. I'm pretty sure they're imports. Maybe made over here, I don't know. It is an early machine made. This one's actually dump dug, guys, and you know I don't dig dumps very often. It has an open bubble right there on the heel. Like a little malt. I think these were like malt ales or something. We're going to do a $2 start. $2 start. Yeah, Gene, if anybody needs bottles tumbled, Gene is your man. Annie, I'm not even going to take a 20. No, I said $2, guys. We're going to start that out with Annie at 2. I'm not even going to take no $20 bid on it. We need 3 or more. Annie's at 2, need 3 or more. Kevin's at 4, need 5. Oh, 20's for the tumble. Never mind. Well, we're just going to keep it going. Kevin's in at 4. No, since Kevin will be the first bid. Kevin's at 2, need 3. That's how we're going to do it. Kevin's at 2, need 3. I saw that 20. I was like, yeah, I can't take $20 for an opening bid on this. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Kevin Durney at 2. Kevin Durney at 2. Kevin, do you have my information? All right, Kevin. My bad, man. I'll go back through and check it out. If you don't, well, if you don't mind sending it again, I know I can just look it up, but sometimes, I feel like sometimes I try to look people up and I can never find them. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin got that for 2. Let's do oh, check this out. I don't know what it is about those local pits, but they loved Dr. Hoofland's German bitters. Here we got a Dr. Hoofland's German bitters. Beautiful bottle. We're going to go ahead and kick that light back on. Dr. Hoofland's German bitters. And check this out. The G's almost completely ghosted. It's real faint. Oh shoot, it's GM or CM Jackson, Philadelphia. Liver complaint. Dispensia. Dr. Hoofland's. Nice bottle. Nice bitters. Probably 1880s, 1890s. We're going to do a $15 start on this one. Super clean. Check out the how crude it is. That right there is not damaged. That's an inside wing bubble. An inside wing bubble. $15 start. Dr. Hoofland's German bitters. Nice clear bitters bottle. Embossed all the way around. And it's clean for being Privy, Doug. Super clean. Oh, that little bit of dirt inside them letters, that'll come right out. Thank you, Pharrell. And Annie. Dr. Hoofland's German bitters. $15 start. It's like a stomach bitters. Gonna go ahead and pull the Hooflands. And what do I got over here? I got a lot. Let's try to. I haven't ran any beers in a while. We're gonna run a couple pre-prohibition beer bottles. Here we have a Arlington Brewing Company out of Roslyn, Virginia. Roslyn, Virginia. Arlington Brewing Company out of Roslyn, Virginia. It is blown in mold. Nice bubbles. Really nice bubbles in it. Check that out. Blown in mold. Around 1905, 1910. We're going to do a $5 start. $5 start. For real, no, it's blown in mold. It's like 1880s, 1890s. It's yours, Pharrell. No problem. We go ahead and pull the Arlington. What other blown beers do I have over here? Oh, here's a tough one. Here's a Rockwood Brewing Company out of Rockwood, PA. Rockwood is not a very big town at all. Not too awful far from me. Rockwood Brewing Company out of Rockwood, PA. This is actually Dump Dug. Nice pre-prohibition, blown in mold beer bottle out of a small town in PA. We're going to do a $10 start. $10 start. It's a pretty good beer bottle. Bobby J's at 10. Bobby probably knows where Rockwood is. Not too far from Myersdale. Just a wee small town. You need 11 or more. 11 or more on the Rockwood, PA, blown in mold amber beer. What do you think, Bobby? It's smaller than Myersdale, isn't it? Oh, Bobby. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Bobby at 10. That's a nice beer bottle, Bobby. All right. Here's one, Gene, that I want you to tumble for me. I'm going to send this to you. It does have this. You tell me what you think. It has this little, like, flake out of it there. Not very big. And it has a small little fish eye right there. But this came out of a 60s, 70s pit. You can see how early it is. Look at the smooth base. Probably 1870s, and it's got to be a really hard to find citrate. Lyons and Ziegler out of Jersey City. Yeah, I can send Ashley Jean's info. Oh yeah, got a lot of open ponnels. We just dug a ponnel pit that was loaded. I haven't washed them all yet, but the ones I have I brought up. It's a family in PA. All right, next bottle. You guys want an open ponnel? Let's do an open ponnel. Let me find one. Got so many daggone bottles sitting here. Here we go. Let's do a puff. We're gonna do a cylinder open ponnel puff. It is a flared lip. Probably 1850s. See the base. There it is. Nice open ponnel. Nice and whittled. What's up, Robert? Let's do, I know, right? James, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we had one. Well, no, we had one. We had one puff come out with a lip chip. That was it. The rest of them had perfect lips on them. We're gonna do a $8 start. $8 start on the 1850s flared lip open panel puff. This is a taller puff, one of the longer, like opium style. It is 5 inches tall. Privy at 8. Let's start the clock. Need 9 or more. Kevin's at 9. Need 10. You guys talking about that citrate I just showed? That thing's a killer. I've posted it on a couple of sites and nobody's ever seen it before. All Privy Doug, guys. That don't glow. The early aqua stuff, some of it glows, some of it don't. Yeah, Wendy, I was just teasing. I want to get it tumbled. I want Gene to tumble that one. Yep, pre-Civil War, 1850s, cylinder, open panel puff. Poofy's at 11 on lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Kevin at 13. Kevin Durney at 13. Alright, next. And that and let me see here. We'll run that with this. Alright, we're gonna do a little combo out of this early pit we just dug. Check out how early this bottle is. 1850s, 1860s. This one is not panel, but it is like a snap case mold, hinder mold. Super early applied lip. Beautiful early piece of glass. And this is the one I was telling you about, James. This is the only paneled bottle out of that hole that was complete that had a damaged lip. Sided, flared lip, open panel puff, 1850s. We're gonna do a $8 start. What's up, Christine? Christine, he's downstairs. I can hear him down there going wild. Ripping and roaring. Oh, Gail. Hope everything goes good, man. $8 start on the 1850s, 1860s combo. We have a slick hinge mold, super early, and a sided puff open panel with a little bit of flared lip damage. Strong shoulders at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. On lag, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was strong shoulder at 8. Strong shoulder at 8 on the pair. Nice little early pair. Alright, next, I'll go ahead and show you something before I go any further. Check this out. This is just a show and tell right here, guys. Check this out. This came out of that panel pit. It does need tumbled, but it's an E. Russell out of Philadelphia. And if anybody's familiar with Philly bottles, or it is open panel, but if anybody's familiar with your Philly bottles or sodas, E. Russell is actually a soda bottle out of Philly. I have no clue what this is. I didn't even know they made anything else. I thought they were just specifically soda. Got an E. Russell Philly, like little jar thing with a rolled lip, open panel. Crazy. I don't think they did, and I don't think it would be in a jar like that. It's almost like it's in a daggone Vaseline jar. Strange. All right, next. Here we go. Let's do an ink. Here we have a nice J and IEM. Little igloo ink. These things are so prone to chipped lips, but it has a wee little tiny chip right there. Nice early when you can see it kind of rolled over on the top. This came out of a 70s, 80s pit. J and IEM. We actually dug a broken green one. Citron green. Crier. Nice little igloo. Let's do a $12 start. $12 start on the J and IEM Igloo ink. You want me to try glow it? Annie's at 12, 17. Annie's at 17, need 18. Bobby's at 18, need 19. Let's start the clock. I'll try to glow it. We'll see what it does. No, don't really glow. Some of the aqua ones do. Like I said, some of them do, some of them don't. It's weird. Oh, that's too bright. Annie's at 21, need 22. Gail, for the suspension, working at UPS, I mean, I see it a lot. A lot of our drivers, again, I know it's terrible with the guy. I know you're probably a wreck over it, but, you know, a lot of the times, I wouldn't be super stressed out about the suspension. I think it's just protocol. 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Eddie at 27. Eddie at 27. Nice, Eddie. Dang, did you want that bad, Bobby? All right, here's one that is just, it's interesting. So if anybody's seen the post on the Facebook page, you saw the Cobalt soda out of Savannah, Georgia. Well, that's not the only Georgia bottle we dug. And, you know, we're digging in Maryland and West Virginia. We're really far away from Georgia. Why these bottles are up here, I have no clue. Don't make any sense to me. Obviously, they come up on the railroad, most likely. However, here's an interesting story on that Cobalt soda. The town we dug it out of had a lot of Civil War action. There was soldiers from Georgia in the area. I think quite a few, actually. There's a good chance that those Civil War soldiers brought that Ponald soda all the way from Georgia, all the way up to here, which is crazy. And it ended up in that hole somehow. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think. Like, we don't dig Georgia. We don't dig southern stuff like that up here ever. It's weird. But here's another one. This one ain't quite as old. It is a 1880s, 1890s L.A. Gardelli, Augusta, Georgia. Check that out. This is an early one. This is actually the earliest one I can find anywhere on the internet. Beautiful bottle. We're going to do, this is a tough one too, guys. We're going to do an $80 start. $80 start. There's a good possibility this could be the only one known in this style this early. $80 start. Yeah, Gail, hopefully, yeah, if they do, you should be able to get it back. I mean, that's why I want to get a bike so bad, but at the same time, it's just so dangerous. All right, James. Appreciate you stopping in, man. It's going slow for me tonight. I'm only on bottle number 14. Not having somebody writing in the book for me kills me. That's a tough one. Tough druggist out of Georgia. Them southern bottles are tough. Let me go ahead and pull it. And let me see what I got here. Let's do another soda out of a small town. Here we have a Berlin Bottling Works out of Berlin, PA. Blown in mold slug plate soda out of a wee little town in PA. BBW on the base. Berlin Bottling Works, Berlin, PA. And it's a beautiful soda bottle. Nice taller soda bottle. We're going to do a $10 start. $10 start on the Berlin Bottling Works out of Berlin, PA. Another town super close to Myersdale. Bobby's at 10, starting the clock. Need 11 or more. This bottle dates about 1905 to 1910. They were actually, this bottle, there's a hutch from this town too, same bottling works. Super small town. On lag, or on lag. 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Bobby at 10. Bobby at 10, all by himself out there. All right. Here we go. We're going to run something that I normally do not run. This right here is an extremely rare soda bottle. Piedmont Bottling Works out of Westernport, Maryland. This is a hammer. Super, super rare soda bottle. Pulled off the shelf. Piedmont Bottling Works out of Westernport, Maryland. Blown in mold around 1905, 1910. No damage. Extremely rare. Bottles out of this town are very, very sought after. And check this out. Ugh. Look at the glow on that. I mean, that thing just glows like crazy. Unreal. Holy cow, I can feel heat off of that UV light. That's a banger. But super, super extremely rare soda bottle out of Westernport, Maryland. We're going to do a $200 start. $200 start. I just figured I'd bring it out, give you a chance at it. Bobby, you know how rare this is. What's crazy is this town had sodas back into the 1870s that we found in like advertisements and stuff for. These bottles just don't show up anywhere. You just don't dig Western Port Maryland stuff here or anywhere. It's weird. It's extremely rare bottles. Go ahead and pull it. And we're gonna put this back up. This is the raffle. If anybody is interested in a spot, they are $10 a piece. There's 20 spots altogether. We'll go ahead and see how many are taken right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 13 spots open, guys. We have there's what we have open. 1, 2, 6, 8, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. $10 a spot. Really, really nice clear anchor. This bottle does not come in clear very often. This is actually the first one I've ever seen in clear. And I've seen a lot of anchors. It's quart. Hinge mold quart. This is a monster flask, guys. This is a big one. So here it is next to the yellow. The citron one. It's a big guy. Big old quart. Somebody wants number 1. I just seen that. Who was that? Mary? Yep. Mary wants number 1. Hold on just a second. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. We're going to continue. Just let me know if you want to see the flask again. I'll show it a couple more times throughout the auction. And if you would like a spot, just let me know what number. Next. Alright, so there's pits. Both of the pits we've dug, the 70s, 80s, and the one that was Pawnell, had a lot of Baltimore stuff in it, and some of the Baltimore stuff they had in them was stuff I've never seen before. And being close to Baltimore, you guys can imagine I've dug a lot of Baltimore stuff and seen a lot of different Baltimore stuff, but there was a lot of really nice bottles that come out of that hole I've never seen. This one I have seen. Nice bottle. The Stonebreaker Chemical Company, Baltimore. Stonebreaker also had a rat poison, which is pretty hard to find. Really nice color on this bottle. A real deep, almost greenish tint aqua, like a mint green almost. The Stonebreaker Chemical Company out of Baltimore. This is a 1880s bottle. Nice smooth base on it. Really, really nice Baltimore glass. Super clean for coming out of a Privy. How clean that thing is. That's probably one of the cleanest bottles that come out. We're going to do a $10 start. $10 start on the 1880s. The Stonebreaker Chemical Company out of Baltimore, Maryland. To give you a little idea on, this is a light aqua Chamberlain's. Look at the color difference of those. Huge color difference. Williams at 10, starting the clock. Need 11 or more. Stonebreaker Chemical Company out of Baltimore, Maryland. Nice little 1880s bottle. Tina's at 11, need 12. Isn't that crazy how clean that one was? I mean, there was a couple that were close, but this thing's like super clean. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Tina at 11. Tina at 11 on the Stonebreaker. All right. Let's do a little sample guy. Here we go. Here we have a Kemp's Cough Balm out of Leroy, New York. It says O.F. Woodward. Directions on the box. This is a pretty cool little bottle. Directions on the box. Kemp's Cough Balm. Just a little sample. Nice smooth base on it. I don't know how early these get. I'm pretty sure this is a 90s bottle. Come out of like an 80s, 90s pit. Kemp's Cough Balm. And we are gonna run a shooter with it. A big, I don't know, is that a cat's eye? Or is that something else? It's big. It might be a cat's eye, I don't know. But let's check it out real quick. It glows. And it glows real nice. It's kind of hard to see with the backlighting, but definitely glows. Nice white cat's eye that glows. We're going to do a $10 start on the combo. Strong shoulders at 10, starting the clock. Annie's at 12, need 13. Wee little sample too. It's just a tiny little thing. Get the tape measure out for you and measure it. 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Oh crap, I got Doug bottles in a box sitting behind me too. I forgot all about them. Good night. I got bottles everywhere. Strong's at 15. That's a good problem to have, though, I guess. Williams at 16. Needs 17. Annie's at 18. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Annie at 18. Annie at 18. Nice. That's a nice buy on that. That shooter marble. That's a nice marble. Somebody told me that, guys, like, we dig a lot of marbles, and unless it's a real early marble, I don't really know much about them. I know when a marble's old, super old, because most of the time, let's just put it this way, if you're digging a 1910 pit, say, and a marble comes out of a 1910 pit, it's got to at least date 1910, right? So, I know when I dig an early marble, I know the earlier ones can be really hard to find, but when it comes to, like, cat's eyes and your later stuff, I have no clue. There's just so many marbles, I don't know. I'm not good with my marbles, but I was told that a pink cat's eye is extremely rare. I dug one not long ago, and I don't know what I did with it. Dang, I'm going to have to find it. I'm going to have to find that pink cat's eye. I don't know what I did with it. Alright, next. We're going to do this strange bottle. Here we have a Privy Doug. What's up, Glenn? Long time no see, buddy. Oh, I lost my marbles a long time ago, William. But here we have a Dr. A.C. Daniels liniment. It says Oster caucus oil, Boston, Massachusetts, USA. It is blown in mold. I'd say around turn of the century. Nice looking bottle. Oster caucus oil, whatever that is. And we're going to make it glow because I almost guarantee it does. Oh, yeah. Can't even see the entire bottle. I'm ripping these off here. There you go. Ah, what a glow show. That's just killer. Alright. Nah, that light don't look good. Alright. Let's do, I don't know, $8 start. $8 start on the Dr. A.C. Daniels liniment, Oster caucus oil, Boston, Massachusetts. Frails at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. Frails at 11. Need 12 or more. I think I'm getting a call for a Privy dig tomorrow, guys. I don't know. We'll see. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Pharrell snuck in with the snipe at 13. Nice, Pharrell. Alright, what we got next? We're on two wee little bottles. First, we had this little, these went to like a vinegar cruet set. They're usually really early. Pre-1880s, I think. Beautiful little bottle. We're going to say 1870s, 1880s. Super fancy. And then with it, look at this little thing. I mean, it's so small. It's part of the label still on the front of it. That's a little bit of paper left there. It's so tiny. I mean, it's just wee little. You want me to do a room scan? Hold on a second. I'll show you what I have sitting next to me here. Some of them don't even glow. The whites too. The white takes up the glow. Isn't it crazy? We're going to do a $6 start. $6 start on the wee, tiny little vinegar cruet. 1870s, 1880s. And the wee, tiny, I don't know what this is. Maybe a perfume bottle. And I can guarantee you both of those glow. No, that one don't. That's strange. It's blown in mold. But that does. Kevin's at 6, starting the clock. Need 7 or more. Timothy, the Charleston soda. I actually didn't get pick on it. I dug it. I pulled it. I pulled it out of the Privy, but I didn't get pick on that bottle. Yeah, Glenn, they do. They do. They got like a sterling plated holder. Some of the holders are actually completely sterling silver, made by Tiffany. I've seen them. On lag. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Kevin at 6. Kevin at 6. Nice pickup, Kevin. But if I had got the pick on that, that would be my first ever. That's my second cobalt soda I've pulled out of a Privy, but that would be my first ever I got pick on. I haven't got pick on either one of them yet, For some reason, the Cobalt sodas, I get to dig them, but they're evasive. All right. Let's see what we got. Run another open panel. This one is early. You remember that Cobalt when we dug up there in New York, Glenn? Oh, man. That was crazy. That was a nice soda bottle, too. Check this out. I'm talking, this thing is so early. It's like a spice bottle almost, like a small spice bottle, open panel. Dip mold. You can see how you cannot see a mold line the whole way around this bottle. That is because it is dip mold. And dip mold can date way back into the early 1800s. Super nice flared lip. Listen to this thing, guys. I mean, it is so paper thin. I have no clue how it survived. You guys hear that? I mean, this bottle is, it's like a feather. It's so light. I'd say it dates 1830s. Extremely early bottle. We're going to do a $20 start on this one. $20 start. Let me measure it for you, Pharrell. It is 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches tall. Actually at 20, starting the clock. No, Glenn, it was well, we were up against, like, we were in between a garage and a fence. And it was down in a super mucky pit. We never even got to finish the pit. There was too much water in it. And we had such little space to get down in it that we weren't able to really bucket. And we never did get to the bottom of that hole. On lag. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bobby got in right at the last second. 21. What a snipe. Annie, you were just out on that one. Let me see here. Oh, here's one you're gonna like. All right, where's my Deco soda lovers? What's up, John? Pretty good. How you doing? Don't do a Billy rap on it. All right, here we go. We got a Smile soda. And this thing is a 2.5 ounce. Look how small this thing is. Wee little sample size Smile soda. You got the whole set of them? Nice little Deco. Wee little Smile soda. But it gets better. I have an even littler one. These were dug like right next to each other too. This one has a crack right there. I think it's a crack. Maybe it ain't. It's like a surface crack. It don't look like it goes all the way through. But other than that, nice little sample bottle. Check those out together. Oh no, Annie. We're gonna do a $30 start on the pair. $30 start on the pair. Oh no, it is. Oh, it's terrible when something breaks. I'm gonna tell you guys something. So I got a pretty rare, Ponald Med out of Cincinnati. I was washing it earlier, I know I don't like to shake copper in my Ponald bottles. They're just too delicate. But this one, I couldn't get the dirt out of it. And I put copper in it and knocked the panel right out of the shoulder of it. It was devastating. It was a beautiful Ponald Med. Mary's at 35, need 36. Yeah, they do, Glenn. I think these sell for like $30 or $40 a piece. Strong's at 36. 3, 2, 1, 0. That was strong shoulder. Bobby, you were just out. Oh, you're out. That was strong shoulder at 36, guys. All right. What we got next? Here we go. Here's an early one. All right, here's the one that came out of that Ponal pit. Check this out. Calcined magnesia. It is hinge mold. Look at the bubbles in it. This thing's early as can be. 1850s, 1860s. Super crude bottle. A little bit of rainbow iridescence. Beautiful. Most likely Civil War era. Could be 50s. We're going to do a $10 start. $10 start on the, we're going to say, Civil War era Magnesium bottle. Cabin's at 10, starting the clock, need 11 or more. John's at 11, Tina's at 12, need 13. Jean's at 13, need 14. Glenn, I am. I've just been, I've been extremely tired lately. I guess that's my excuse. Oh, and I have a girlfriend now too, so it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Tina's at 14, need 15. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Annie with the snipe at 16. Nice. All right. I'll put this back up. Somebody wanted me to put one of these American Standards back up. This is an American Standard ink out of Frederick, Maryland. These cone inks are hard to find. And because it's sick, it does need tumbled. Because it's sick, I'll start it out at $100. $100 start. I just don't know what the teal ones go for.
When you starting doing that?
Oh yeah, John. Still hammering the weights, man. $100. Oh, it's sick. Hey, it'd be really nice if I had a little bit of help with this.
Well, I don't know.
Slow going. Are you in a hole, Matt? Don't you love trying to beat the dark? It makes me so anxious. I'll get some more back on, Glenn. I got a lot of footage. I probably could make 20 videos. I got like 17,000 pictures and videos in my phone right now. Strong shoulder, I'll do it. Strong says 80. We're gonna do an $80 start. This is a really good ink. These things sell for upwards of $200. All it needs is a tumble. Need 82 or more. 82 or more. This is a American Standard ink out of Frederick, Maryland. It's hard to see the embossing because it's sick, but it's actually a pretty rare cone ink. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. Dang, what a pickup. Strong shoulder. A strong shoulder at 80. That's a heck of a bottle right there. Yep, that's a heck of a pickup right there. That is a good one. All right. Let's see here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to. It's so hard to see color on these things. You guys can't really tell that's green, can you? This thing's like a almost teal Mexican Mustang liniment. Look how crude it is. I mean, this thing is crude. It's super crude. These things are usually like a light aqua. This is a more so like a teal, like almost a green. It's really hard to get the color with this white backlighting. Let me see if I turn it down and you can see the color a little better. Yeah, it's a little deeper there. Mexican Mustang liniment, and I mean it is crude and it is open panel. Nice open panel. Rolled lip. Right? You don't see these things come in this color very often. Mexican Mustang liniment. Yeah, it's like a real deep dark aqua, tealish. We're going to do a $60 start on this. $60 start on the, we're going to say deep aqua / teal Mexican Mustang liniment. This is a really nice color for one of these bottles. Open panel, 1850s. It's a beauty. $60 start. Oh yeah, super hammered. And I'm talking, look at the globs of glass like dripping down on the inside of it. Look at them. It's like a glob of glass. I don't know if you guys can see inside the bottle to see it. Oh yeah, look at them in there. The drip in there. Mexican Mustang liniment. Open panel. 1850s, maybe early 60s. You want me to put that other Frederick back up? Woo! I might. Tina's at 60, starting the clock. Needs 62 or more. After 50, we do increments of 2. And then after 100, we do increments of 5. Isn't that a killer panel bottle? Goodness, guys. We dug some real nice stuff yesterday. I got by far the earliest sharpened dome out of Baltimore I've ever seen. You guys know Sharpened Dome's famous for poison bottles. This thing is, it could be late 60s, early 70s. Come out of a really old hole. I'll show it to you here in a second. I have it up here. I'm probably not going to run it because I don't know anything about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Tina at 60. Nice pickup, Tina. You're going to love that bottle when you get it. It's absolutely beautiful. Robert, I promise I will work on the video Sunday and have it out by Sunday night. So watch for it. I'm doing it. It ain't gonna be the dig we just did. I have so many backed up videos, but it's gonna be a good one. They're all good. I don't think I have any videos that are bad. There's every now and then, guys, we get into pits where nothing will really come out, and all the stuff that I record, I keep it, but it's hard to make a video whenever you only get like 2 bottles out of a pit and then you move on to the next day. I just feel like It isn't professional to slam them all together. However, I am going to make a video of nothing but digs where we only got a couple bottles out, and I'm going to throw it all together and just, just go through. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to make a video with all those pits, that are practically empty, and then it kind of gives everybody an idea of how hard privy digging is too, because, you know, lately, yeah, we've been getting lucky, but sometimes you'll go 10, 12, 15 holes and you might only dig 3 bottles. So not all of them's great, but we're probably digging 10 to 15 holes a week. So I mean, eventually, obviously, we're going to stumble across a couple of loaded ones. Right now, we're just on a really good block of pits, and they're all loaded. So there's going to be a lot of really, really good videos coming out in the near future. It's real humid here. Super, super thick air. Hard to breathe. I mean, I'll drink 10 bottles of water and 5 Gatorades, and I'm still dehydrated when I get home. It's ridiculous. All right, let's run a bitters. Let's do a bitters. It's a little sick, but it came out of an early pit 2 days ago. This one is interesting. It has a Q, maybe? A Q on the base. I have no clue what glass house that is. Not a clue. So whoever picks this up could be getting a hammer. It came out of a 70s pit. Applied lip. Nice drippy applied lip. Bubbles all in it. It does need a tumble. But beautiful Dr. J. Hofstadter stomach bitters. Q on the base. Awesome square. Gotta love digging the bitters. We're going to do a $35 start on this guy. $35 start. Has a really odd, small finish on the lip. It's interesting. What's up, Steve? $35 start on the 1870s applied lip. Dr. J. Hofstadter's stomach bitters with a strange glass house on the base that I've never seen before. A Q. I have no clue what that would be. Yeah, we look at the Sanborn maps, and we kind of get a idea of where the business districts were and where most of the businesses were, and you don't necessarily want to dig a business. So here's the way you want to think about it: a hotel, absolutely; a saloon, absolutely; taverns, yeah, you want to dig all that stuff, but if you get on a Sanborn map and you see that a grocer sat there, oh yeah, it's still worth digging. However, dude that's dug privies for years told me one day, he said, those Main Street lots are good if you're in a saloon, tavern, or, a hotel or something like that. But if you're in a grocery store or a general store or something like that and you're digging a pit of it, yeah, you have chances of digging stencil crocs and stuff like that. But here's how you got to think about it. The only people using those outhouses were the people working there. So you got to kind of think a family privy is going to have a lot more trash in it, because those workers, how often did they use the bathroom? How often did they take stuff out to the shitter with them? A lot of the times we've noticed that the general stores and different stuff like that, like leather shops and stuff like it, there's not as many bottles in them. And you know, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. When you're at work, you're one person working the desk. There's not going to be as much stuff thrown in that pit because you're the only person using that pit, you and the other workers there. What you want to do is find your business district on a Sanborn map. You want to see where all the saloons and drugstores and all that were, and then you want to hit the block behind it. You want to hit the houses right next to it, because those people they were super close to it. You know what I mean? They were. That's just where all your glass is going to be at. You want to be in the heart of town. Don't get me wrong, we still dig the ones on the outskirts. However, the ones dead center, closest to the middle of town, are the ones you want to dig first, because they're the ones that are going to have the bottles in them. And then, obviously we research what the oldest sections of town are. So, for the most part, yeah, we do some research, but a lot of the time, I go by look, architecture. Um, Once you learn how to date a house, you're gold. If the house dates 1850s, no matter where it's at, probe it. Try to get permission for it. You know what I mean? The early stuff is obviously the best. And when we go out looking to dig pits, we want to dig pawnal stuff. It doesn't always happen, but anything pre 1920, we're digging it. Depending on what town we're in. If we're in a town that has rare milk bottles, we'll dig a 40s pit. But yeah, I mean, research does come into play. I don't go off of Sanborn maps to find my privies. Like a lot of people will say, "Oh, that square back there in the back of the corner of this lot's a privy." Don't pay attention to that, because that could be a coal shed, and you're probing for this privy that was actually a coal shed. You could be there all day trying to find it. Don't go off of a Sanborn map to find a pit. Yeah, some of them are put on the Sanborn maps, but you got to figure you're in an 1850s yard. You could have 4 or 5 pits in that yard. So probe the whole yard. You know what I mean? Like once you get used to finding them in a certain town, a lot of the time, them same people, it was their job. They dug privies for people. So they put them in the same spot. That's just what they were used to doing. So if you're on a street and you find one up against the fence, 20 yards away from the house, you get the permission next door, look in the same place. That's the first place you want to look, because a lot of the time they put them in the same spot in every yard. And you can kind of tell that the same person built them, because a lot of them look the same. It's pretty interesting. But we go ahead and pull the stomach bitters. And here's a tough one. Check this out. Here is a hard to find E.K. Thompson out of Titusville, PA. This is a tough med, small town. You can see like the circle on the bottom. I'm going to say it's 1890s to around turn of the century. Only side panel embossed, but this is a tough bottle. We're going to do a $20 start. $20 start on the Titusville, PA druggist. Oh, for real, I just read that. That is, ugh. Ugh, that sucks. Heck yeah, John. I'll have to see how far out you are, and maybe we'll make a plan to come up and try to find the pits. And if we can't find them there, I'm pretty good at getting permissions. This is a tough one, guys. Go ahead and pull it. I'm going to show you guys the sharpened dome real quick. This is just a teaser. I need to get some more information on it before I let it go, but check this out. This came out of one of those real early pits. The lip. Sharpened dome Baltimore, guys. This is the earliest sharpened dome bottle I've ever seen. Look at that smooth base. That's got that 1860s smooth base to it. I'm talking early sharpened dome Baltimore. I didn't even know they went this early, I'm going to be honest with you. Had no clue. That's a bad boy right there. All right. Here we go. Here we have a Cathedral cologne. 1870s Cathedral cologne. Nice smooth base. Cathedral panels on it. It's kind of hard to see them because they're a little sick, but beautiful bottle. You might be able to see them panels better now. Oh yeah, look at it. Cathedral cologne, 1870s. Beautiful bottle. Check that out. These things are nice. And I can guarantee you it glows. It's getting a little darker now, so this is going to get intense. Oh my gosh. Whoo! Look at that. That's insane. 1870s Cathedral cologne. That is a glower. Wow. We're going to do a $15 start on this one. $15 start. $15 start on the Cathedral cologne. 1870s. Nobody on it? Oh yeah, that's some old glass right there, guys. Beautiful bottle. Cathedral panels on 3 different sides. Go ahead and pull it. And we're going to run another funnel. Here we have another funneled cylinder. Nice and whittled. Flared lip. No, not even a chip. Real nice lip on it. Open funnel. Oh yeah. We're going to do a... What did I start the other one at? I don't even remember. Yeah, $8 start. Sounds good to me. Let's do an $8 start on the open funnel cylinder. 1850s. Poofies at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. 1850s flared lip open panel cylinder. Privy Doug. Bobby's at 15, needs 16. What time is it? I'm only going to sell a few more bottles tonight, guys. Because me and James had an agreement that I wouldn't run over top of his auction. All right, Glenn, you got it. And I had to run tonight. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Bobby. Wait a minute, what? Oh, you were 15 on the last ball? Dang, Bobby, you're lagging bad. That was Poofy at 8. Oh, Bobby. You both want that? What's the fair thing to do here, guys? I'm going to let you decide. Bobby and Glenn both want the Cathedral. Should I put it back up and run it between the two of them? I need some input on this one. I'm not going to run too much longer. I don't want to cut into James' auction that bad. Glenn did... Well, Glenn wants it too, but Glenn did tell me he wanted it first. Bobby's 15 was from lagging. So, I mean, technically... Alright, I'm going to be fair, guys. Glenn stated what he wanted, that he wanted it first. Bobby's was a late bid, so I'm going to give this one to Glenn. Hold on a second. I need that box. So, we got that Ponald cylinder. Went to Poofy. Whoa. What are you doing?
I'm fine.
You're
Here.
Oh, shit.
Okay, there you go.
Now I need the next box.
What box?
Jeez, you're making me sweat.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, you're gonna break like $400 worth of bottles.
We'll move them.
They gotta be there.
Well, I can't say that.
You guys hear that?
I'm gonna go out and he's gonna be on his
My
own.
mom's got me freaking out
We'll
here.
hit him a good one.
Alright, it is hot in here, but I don't want to turn that AC back on. It's loud. What do we got to run? We got... Here, we'll do... I know everybody loves the Winslow's. Let's run a Miss Winslow's Soothing Syrup. Curtis and Perkins Proprietors. This come out of an earlier pit, 70s, 80s pit. We're gonna do a $5 start. Lassie says smack him.
He probably deserves it anyway.
No, the cat actually don't ever knock any of my bottles over. I keep this door shut up here, but John's at 5, starting the clock. Needs 6 or more. Wait, what are we talking about?
Okay.
3 3/4. I don't need it right now. We gotta fill the spots up first. Let me look and see. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I do. I might. I don't think I do. I will run one of those Magnolia bottles though.
3, 2.
You want a Magnolia combo? All right, I'll run one next. Poofy's at 6, needs 7. On lag. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Kevin. You were just out. That was Poofy at 6. All right. Next page. All right. Let's do a what'd you want to do? Oh, a Magnolia. A Magnolia bomb. And something else.
Got one minute.
I don't know what to do a combo with. 2 mags. Let me see if I got 2 up here. I definitely got 1. I don't think I have 2 up here. Do you want it to be 2 of them, Glenn? How about this? I have 2 of them.
When your whole house is...
What the heck? I have 2 of them. Here's one of them. Gonna try to... Whoa. It's hard to see the Magnolia bomb embossed on it with the light off, but turn that light on real quick. Dang, it's still hard to see. There it is. Magnolia bomb. This is one of the super early ones. Look at that flared lip. Look at the base. Check that base out. So, this is for 2. This is for 2 Magnolia bombs. I only have 1 of them up here with me right now. But this is going to be, you get 2 of these if you win. And it glows like crazy. Turn that light back off. Check this out, guys. Look at the glow on that. I mean, that's crazy looking. Look at this. Isn't that neat? So, 2 Magnolia is what you're going to be getting if you win. We're going to do a $10 start on a pair of Magnolias. These things are 1860s, very early. Magnolia bombs. And before we got into that Hagen's pit, these early ones like this were hard to come by. Annie's at 17, starting the clock. I only have one more wood mold one, Bobby, and I'm keeping it. It is a... Here's the site. Wow. You can't see anything. It says on the bottom of it, it's a lone fire. A lone fire. And it's, I'm talking, you can feel the heat off this thing. You can actually see the carved wood on the side of the bottle. You can see that it was like blown into a wood mold. It's really cool. Need 18 or more. 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Annie at 23. That was Annie at 23. Glenn, I'll tell you what. I'll send you one of them for free. It might not be one of the super early ones, though. Ow. What did that go for? That was Annie at 23. Alright. Next. Here I am. Got Ponald bottles and stuff sitting behind me. Alright, here we go. Here's what we're going to do next. Check this out. This is recently dug.
It's 5 after.
Here we have a Warner Safe Kidney Liver Cure out of Rochester, New York. Beautiful book. Ooh, whatever was in that's got a smell to it. I can smell it. Warner Safe Kidney and Liver Cure, Rochester, New York. And it's a nice one. Beautiful bottle. These things are always super fun to dig. And we're going to do a, I don't know. Let's do an $18 start. $18 start on the Warners. Kevin's at 18, starting the clock. Need 19 or more. Glenn, I have not dug a London, but my buddy actually dug a Aqua London out of a dump. We don't see them very often here. I've dug every Warner's except for the Londons and a diabetes cure or a bitters. I've dug a broke diabetes cure and a broke bitters. Tina's at 19, need 20. I've dug the Nervine, I've dug the Remedy, I've dug a good many of them. I dug a Nervine in yellow. It went for pretty daggone good money. Bobby's at 22. Bobby's at 23. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Bobby J with the snipe at 30. Bobby J at 30. Dang, I don't know what's in that, or what was in that, but it smells weird. A chemical smell to it. Bobby J. Warner's. Just put Warner's. You want that for $125, Bobby?
How much?
Shit, 30. What are some of these bottles here? I don't even remember what I dig. I don't even know anything about that. What's this? Trying to find these. There we go. Here's an earlier bottle. This came out of the hole yesterday. Here we go. Here's a C. Ellis Son and Company out of Philadelphia. This is an early citrate. Came out of that Pawnell hole. Strangely, it's a tolled lip, which they still tolled lips back then, but not as often. Usually they were applied. C. Ellis Son and Company out of Philadelphia. Most likely 1870s. I won't, Bobby. Don't worry. Alright, we're gonna do a $12 start on this 1870 C. Ellis Son and Company out of Philly. Nice looking citrate. Yep, citrated mag. John's at 12. Let's start the clock. Top looks like a vinegar bitters. A little bit. The very top of it, doesn't it? Need... what's a bit of it? Need 14 or more. Thank you, Annie. It is a nice looking bottle. They, yeah, I'm not sure if these come Pawnelled. I think they do. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. If they do iron Pawnell, I would say. Need 14 or more. On lag. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Jeb at 15. Jeb Bishop at 15 on the C. Ellis. What else do I got back here chilling? Oh, here we go. Here's an early one. When we pulled this, I was hoping it was this historical because we had just dug a historical right before that. Did she just take it? Oh. Alright. Check out this early flask. Beautiful seam side. It's a little sick. Could use a tumble. I wish you guys could see how whittled it is. You can kind of see it from the side there. It is whittled to death. I mean, with the thickness, it's hard to see it, but it's hammer whittled. Super early. Check out the drippy lip. Nice applied lip. Look at that base. Oh, it just wants to be iron Pawnell. Yep, Privy dug. It just wants to be iron Pawnell so bad. Look how deep that thing goes up in. Nice bubbles in it. This thing tumbled would look ridiculous. Alright. we're gonna do a $15 start on the seam side 1860s flask. This came out of that pawnal hole. Wyatt wanting embossed. We actually dug, I'm not gonna lie guys, we dug a Wheeling historical flask out of this hole. Yeah. Hinge is normally from side to side. Post mold goes straight across. Russell's at 15, starting the clock, needs 16 or more. Seam side flask.
Seam side.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a couple show and tells before I close the auction too, guys, and show you some other stuff that we pulled out of that pit. I don't have a ton of it up here, but a couple things. I definitely gotta show you the crockies. Are gonna freak out. Need 16 or more. Late 1860s. Post mold. Seam side. Super whittled flask. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Russell Ackroyd at 15. Heck yeah, Russell. That's a heck of a pickup. Oh man, you get that tumbled, it's gonna look stupid. Gosh, it's so whittled. All right. Mason jar. Reaching around in this box, trying to see what the heck I brought up here, guys. Oh, there we go. That's a nice early one. It's got crack in it.
Yeah.
Bunch of mason jars. There's another flask. Alright, we're going to run this first, though. Alright, guys, here's an early. This came out of the 70s, 80s hole. It says, Pisos Cure for Consumption out of Hazelton, or from Hazelton and Company. Super early. Look at the base. It's got a 19 on it. This is the earliest Pisos that they had in aqua. Let's say 1880s on it. Nice early Pisos. We're going to do a $10 start. This medication contained THC. This was a medical marijuana medication. Annie's at 11. Ooh, starting the clock. Need 12 or more. Yep, this is pre-green bottle. The earliest one that I've ever seen. I've said that, just like Sharp and Dome. Never seen one of them, so you never know. There could be an earlier one out there. Yeah, Eddie. That right there is, I guess, like bubbles that drip down while it was cooling or something. I don't think it's applied. And I don't want to focus. I think it's just told, but it is interesting. You see how it like tapers right there? It is an interesting finish. And he's at 17 on lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Annie at 17 on the consumption cure.
Did you say it was a Pisces?
Yeah, PISOS. Or PISOS. What? Yeah. All right, what number are we on? 30?
31.
31.
What's your stuff?
All right, guys, this is going to be my last bottle of the night because I don't want to cut into James's auction too much. I'm going to run an OP for the last one. And it's a nice one. This came out of that pit yesterday. Check out this. Look how whittled. I'm going to show you how whittled it is first. If I can get past that sickness. Look how whittled that bottle is. Ugh, that's disgusting. This is a 3-piece mold cylinder. There's the lip. Absolutely crude as can be. Nice 3-piece mold cylinder. Look at the kick up. And look at this panel. Ugh. Look how disgusting that is. Like, there's space down inside this panel. Like, you can put your finger in it. I'm talking, it's not just paneled, open panel, but it's got iron from the blow rod on the panel as well. So, it's an open / iron panel. And it is wicked. I mean, the panel on this thing's disgusting. Look how far up in the base it goes. I know, it's so sharp. You could definitely cut your finger on it. Oh, look at this bottle. It's like the size of a whiskey, but these aren't considered whiskeys. These are like a sauce bottle, I'm pretty sure, or olive oils. Super nice bottle. I'll go ahead and measure it to show you how big it is. It's as big as a whiskey, but it ain't a whiskey. It's about 10 1/4 inches. We're going to do a $35 start. $35 start on the open panel. Super whittled. Crazy panel on this thing. Cylinder. Bobby's at 35, starting the clock. Need 36 or more. G Lassie's at 36, need 37. Yeah, it's that kick up with that panel is crazy. That's just disgusting. I'm going to say 1850s, probably early 1850s. Eddie's at 40, need 41. Usually when you get these tapered lips like this, guys, that taper, they can be a little earlier into the 50s and actually into the late 40s as well. She's sitting here beside me. She's on her phone. Annie's at 45. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Dang, Mary snuck in with a snipe at 50. Holy crap. That was perfect.
What's this called again? What's it called again?
Just an open panel cylinder. Mary snuck in with the snipe at 50. Gone. That was perfect timing. She was just sitting waiting. Ugh, if I can turn around and put it in there. That didn't sound right. Alright, that's the last bottle of the night, guys. Do a little show and tell. Alright, so here's a real tough one. Well, I've never seen it before. Out of Baltimore. This came out of the Pawnal Pit. I do not even know what it says. Uber and Company?
Is she gonna have
Anybody have any ideas on that?
a raffle?
Yeah. What does that say, guys? Uber and Company? Druggists out of Baltimore. Open panel. I've never seen this Baltimore bottle before, ever. Like, does that look like O? Or a G? I have no clue. It looks like O. It honestly looks like O-H-E-T. Or E-R. O-H-E-R. I have no clue. That's definitely and Company right there. Chet. That might be what it is. Chet and Company. Druggists out of Baltimore. Open panel. Or it could be that too. But that's one we dug. And I thought this was going to be a Lions. If you guys are familiar with Lions, the shape of it. This is actually a Costers or Gosters out of New York. You guys can see it there. Open panel. These are just some bottles that I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on. What else do I got here? I already showed you guys the sharpened dome. Oh, let me see. Here's another one that come out. A Heinz and Noble out of Pittsburgh, PA, rolled lip pickle. Check that out. That one, unfortunately, isn't Pawnal. Gosh, there were so many nice bottles. All right, I'm going to show you the killer. Turn that light on for me, one, please. You guys ready for this? Check this out. Give it a spin. Look at this crock. 1850s. And I'm going to show you here in a second what's significant about this crock other than it being wonky. This should have been a reject. Sometimes when they come out like this, they would have just tossed them. For some reason, they wanted to keep this one and use it. I don't know why, because that thing is... Whew, it's rough. I was showing a picture of it to someone earlier, and a guy actually looked at this crock, and some people are going to think this is funny. I think it's hilarious. He told me that it is melted. It's got fire damage. So guys, I'm gonna wait. I want some responses before I say anything, but yeah, I had somebody tell me that this is melted. That it was in a fire or got damaged by heat somehow. So what's funny about that is, guys, I don't know if anybody's ever tried it, but go outside and try to light a rock and see if it melts. I don't care how much heat you put that thing under it. I mean, it would have to be some serious, intense heat. Stoneware does not melt. Once a stoneware comes out of a kiln, it will not melt. It's basically rock. It's stone. It's stoneware. It was funny whenever I heard that because I was just like, what? You can't melt pottery. But yeah, this was a kiln imperfection. Maybe they kept it in the kiln for too long, but this is an imperfection out of the factory. And here's what's significant about this crock. Check this out. It is an N. Clark out of Parkersburg, Virginia. N. Clark, Parkersburg, Virginia. What's significant about that? What's significant about Parkersburg, Virginia? Can anybody tell me? So, I'll tell you what's significant about Parkersburg, Virginia. Parkersburg, Virginia is now Parkersburg, West Virginia. This is a pre-statehood crock. In 1863, West Virginia became a state. This being pre-statehood makes it pretty significant. Any West Virginia collectors out there that collect, this is like the holy grail stuff. Anything that is now West Virginia that is pre and marked Virginia is, I mean, it's great. They're some of the best bottles and crocks that you can get your hands on because it's West Virginia now, and even pre 1863 it's going to be marked West Virginia, or post 1863. But yeah, this is a good crock. Nice N. Clark out of Parkersburg, Virginia. Little show and tell for everybody. Now we're going to go ahead and do giveaways. And my first giveaway is going to be... Oh, let me see here. What do I got? What do I got to give away? A lot of stuff. Here's what I'm going to give away. Check it out. For my first giveaway, I'm going to give away a little tiny J.W. Shea drugstore out of Frostburg, Maryland. Check it out, guys. I normally don't give stuff like this away, but we're giving this one away. And it's tiny. Just a wee little druggist bottle. J.W. Shea Druggists, Frostburg, Maryland. This one is local to me. And we are going to do a number between 1 and 50. Just give me a second. No guesses yet.
Oh, yeah.
Number between 1 and 50. Pick one. All right. And start your guessing.
Okay. Corey, you gotta use this.
Stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. I got the number. I have seen it. Somebody has hit it. It's funny because somebody hit it. I mean, I'm talking, it was like 2 people hit it, but one was like right after the other one. Let me go up here and look. So Arnie hit it first, and then Ashley B hit it, I mean, directly after. But Arnie got that one, and the number is 17. That bottle goes to Arnie. Yeah. Nice little local druggist out of Frostburg. Yeah, Arnie. That's giveaway. Where'd I put that number? Just gonna put that in there. Did you put giveaway? Okay, yeah. That's that one. And next we're gonna give away let's see here. Trying to find something decent to give away. Let's do, yeah. We're gonna do, where did I just put that? We're gonna do a perfume giveaway. This is a Hoyt's German cologne, E.W. Hoyt and Company, Lowell, Massachusetts. And then another one, it says Hoyt's 10-cent cologne. 2 little colognes. And we're gonna throw in a Shooter Bennington. Shooter brownish orange Bennington. And need another number.
From 1 to what?
1 to 50.
I can't write.
I know, Eddie. I'm like, oh, you know how hard it is keeping up with all the numbers coming in. I'll be over here sweating. All right, number between 1 and 50 and go. Stop. That was quick. Everybody halt. We got a winner. A few people hit that one too, real quick. But the first one I got is Glenn Kennedy. Glenn got that one with 50. I seen a few people hit it. Glenn's the first one I got.
You know which bottles should we mark them?
No, I know what they are. All right. And then last giveaway of the night. Let me try to find something here. Here we go. We're going to do... What do I have over here? How about a... Here we go. How about a nice early, probably 1860s. Check out the drippy lip on that thing. Look at that nice applied lip. It is sick, but this came out of that early pit. Very late 1860s, early 1870s. Beautiful. This thing is a... This is actually a citrate, Glenn. Real nice early citrate. And we're going to do a number between 1 and 50 again. Just hold up 1 second. Tell you what, I'll also throw in this super fancy pipe bowl. Check out how fancy that thing is. It's like leaves.
Okay.
Alright, hold on a sec. Dang it, don't want to focus on it. I'll throw that pipe bowl in with it. And send your numbers in. 1 to 50. Woo! Numbers are coming in so fast. Everybody stop. I seen it, but I gotta go up and make sure it didn't come in before. There was a couple of times like numbers come in all at once and I didn't see them. Somebody got it though. I gotta go up and make sure. Daggone. You guys aren't going to believe who got this one. I thought I saw it right. Had to make sure, though. Guess who won it? Number was 32. And Arnie was the first one to guess 32. Arnie won 2 of the giveaways tonight. Daggone, Arnie. He's on fire. There was a couple people guessed it, though, beneath him, but Arnie got it.
Do you want me to write down which you had right there? What these are?
Yeah.
What are they? Is that?
Citrate.
With a pipe?
Yeah. I mean, you really ain't got to put that. I'm putting it. They're in slots. They go, like, from the first one I sold in order, so. But.
They can't be one. What these one?
He got the perfumers with the marble, and then the first one was the Frostburg druggist. All right. Oh, here we go. Hurry up and do that raffle. I gotta get to the store.
He's doing it. He already did it.
No, we're doing a new one. It's not filled up yet.
Oh.
But somebody had asked if I'm still hitting the gym. I actually took a break for a little while and I lost a little bit of my muscle, but it's summer, you know, it's getting hot out, back into it, starting to get some muscle back. But yeah, I definitely am still in the gym. I gotta have the gym. It's like my anxiety medicine. But you guys want to see my girlfriend? She's not here right now, or I'd make her get on here, but
Here's.
Look,
yeah, I see that, bud.
a shark just bit him out.
Oh my goodness.
That's because the shark
Whoa,
bit
whoa,
him.
watch! Don't knock Dad's camera over. You tell everybody hi. Hey,
Riker,
tell everybody
Riker.
hi on there. It's people watching. Here, tell them hi.
Can you say hi?
Tell them hi, bud.
Riker, people's
They're
watching.
don't be like that.
Say hi.
They're saying hi, little buddy. What are you gonna say? Nothing? You're not even shy. What's wrong with you? But, alright guys, that is gonna be it tonight. I appreciate everybody coming out. And like I said, I will I'm gonna have a video up Sunday, so be watching for it. Probably gonna try to have it uploaded around like 4 or 5 o'clock. So
I found a marble.
yeah, you did. Wow. But all right, guys, that's it. That's a wrap.